stadium home
Tough game right here.
As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs.
They already got one loss. They ain't gonna want them. You know how they try to cheat when they got one or two losses.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Look at this squad. I know it's nasty. Damn, they got two nice running backs. And they both sophomores. One of them 98 speed, the other 97 speed. I remember him. I got two good tight ends. All right. Damn, they cold. Oh, shit, they got a good squad. Yeah.
Georgia likely to kick it in to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tennessee's offense will get the ball first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially
running backs ain't better than theirs, but we ain't no slouch back here either.
So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
What was their record?
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
You should go to your view roster.
Right on the money. And they pick up just
go to your view roster. Go over to, you know, to the what class they are, you know, like senior.
Find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to
push square, see how many seniors you get.
Handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25.
Oh, he dropped it. See, this ain't the game to be dropping those 3rd and 7, man.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Blocked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the fair catch there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going
if you keep going, see how many people, like 90 in the high 90s that might lose.
You know know so many people.
Yeah, that's how you should tell every year how many scholarships you sign right there.
It's going to be happening out on an
Like you got 21 seniors going out, so you at least know already that you need to sign 21 people. Actually, more than that, because you ain't even got a full 85 star roster, do you?
I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him, and the instincts, and he's been
Stay in
so
through roster, you
great
can
out
just
wide
count how
in every
many
game.
players you got.
This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage
That's
defensively
26. That ain't even counting transfers. So you probably need to be bringing in 35 players.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So here is the Tennessee offense. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They want to run this quarterback. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great.
See you doing this in Championship game on TV.
Everyone down, all the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you got a touchdown on the board.
You win the SEC Championship, you're going to lose in the playoffs. But if you lose the SEC Championship, you're going to win the championship.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's 7-4
And he'll
Auburn.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on him. Catch in the middle. It's Peace. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
That would be my ride. Who was
They
this?
had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Wiggins. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver. That out route.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Here comes the heat.
Get him, get him.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down to the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Firing to the right, complete.
Yeah.
Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Dang. Good.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when the guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle,
Dang.
this will pay dividends.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw it. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10.
This is the Cleveland Show.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The give to the tailback.
There you go again. This is the Cleveland Show.
And that's why he is an
No, the Cleveland Show. That show to come on.
player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. He's simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
My special team.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed.
See, what are you talking about, Willis? See, what are you talking about, Willis?
Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. That's the kind
of way that energizes the entire team. Gotta look up the theme song so I can start singing the song when we do.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
So he got to.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You got a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
I don't like they're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the ball. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
There you go again. This is the Cleveland show.
From the defense, they knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
I feel it stay down right there.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
See, I think he could have kept running.
Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Using his legs, it's marked. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it to the right. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about that play to get a hand in there and
Good
force the incompletion?
defensive play right there.
Linebackers showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll take it himself. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Close to midfield, fourth down. I think most coaches in college football say that's a green zone now.
Has to be, because there's really not that much to gain by kicking it away.
No, because you kick it in the end zone, they take it out to the 20. You're only picking up how many yards they can return it. So I know if I run a play, I've got a really good chance to get it. So stay aggressive, offensive coaches.
Looking for a gap. It's marked. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
no lag, solid.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw.
Man, I felt like there was going to be an interception if I see it.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
You're right. Like you said.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Tennessee. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yep.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a man on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run.
Oh, was it?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Those Dogs wants to get to the line of scrimmage.
Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown.
What you trying to do?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush. And all of a sudden, people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You've got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Ito.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
I action issue.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. With the catch, it's Wiggins. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Stonewalled again. No gain not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Real too.
That's reeled in. It's Peace.
So I was asleep for real
and
too.
He goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
How you know I was?
I love the anticipation
How you know I was
by the
asleep?
QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Quick release on the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
Had to pop.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. The short hands, it's Downs. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
What you think,
this
Coach?
is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. It just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Motherfucker move fast, too.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella.
It's always interesting how people handle late games. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gideon. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
So here is the Tennessee offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
So when you see it, saying I woke up and snapped the ball.
With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Let's go! Let's go!
Handoff to the lone back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Yeah.
He's looking to
Coach
throw.
didn't get no sleep, staying up all night preparing for this game.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first
Yeah,
down.
for the game, you know, we had to get the game plan together.
Get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Coach don't get no sleep. He didn't even try to catch it, man. You a bitch.
Turnover on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the fourth quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Peace. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Hey.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Ooh.
The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
The lone back's got it. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally, and they showed that here today. Dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Tennessee.